Today I've got a present. This is a gift from my friend Sean. It's homemade chili sauce. He claims it to be the hottest chili sauce in the world. In fact, the chilies he uses are so hot he can't get them at the grocers. He has to order them on the internet. There you are, take a look at that. So I thought I'd try it today. Haven't tried it yet. I'm a little bit cautious. I've got a little cracker here. I'm gonna put a tiny drop on a cracker and see what happens. Today, we're going to look at a scientifically proven technique to be more persuasive and more convincing in English. I promise you, if you follow these rules, it's going to help you win your argument, engage with other people, build relationships, convince your audience, get that job and clinch a deal. And you'll sound more like a native speaker. So, in 2002, the University of Illinois did some research that showed that mild swearing can make you more persuasive in English. And when I say mild swearing, I don't mean words like no, that's strong swearing. And if you want to swear like that, that's fine. That's okay. I do it, you do it. That's perfectly okay. I'm not going to stop you. But bear in mind that many people will be shocked and offended by that, especially, of course, the people you don't know. And many people consider it like poor and lazy use of language. Now, what I'm talking about is mild swearing, which means swearing that does not offend anybody or hardly anybody. I'll give you some examples of that in a second, but if you use it correctly with your colleagues during conversation, during a presentation with a customer, or presenting an argument, it helps you show your passion, your emotion, your commitment, and your audience are more likely to be responsive. Yes, this has been scientifically tested, and I think it's true. Native English speakers will use mild swearing a lot, and there's no risk in doing it, or really very little risk. Zero risk doesn't exist, so it's very, very rare that you'll offend anybody with this. So let's have a look at some of the words. So the first word is damn or damned. Now this is an intensifier and you use it to give emphasis, and although this word was offensive 100 years ago, these days you won't offend anybody with it. It's a blasphemy, and let's look at some examples. This is the best damn beer I've had in years. I need this damned quick. You are so damned lucky. I don't believe it. The trains are on strike again. Damn them. Damn, you are amazing. Damn, you are amazing. Doesn't that sound better than you are amazing? Yeah, it does. Damn, you are amazing. Okay, the next word is bloody. Bloody, okay? Again, it's one of those words that was offensive a long time ago, probably before the war, probably before the First World War, but now you can say in front of anybody, in front of your grandmother, without causing any offense. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples of that. I've got a bloody good idea I want to tell you about. He fell on his bottom and it was bloody funny. I'm bloody tired. I really can't continue. This is the best bloody thing I've seen all week. If you're angry, you can say, bloody hell. Bloody hell, what are you doing? Or you can use it in a positive way. I bloody love it. Okay, the next word is hell. Use hell of a before a noun to mean exceptionally, usually in a positive way. Instead of saying we had a very good game, try saying that was a hell of a game. So instead of saying we had a fantastic time, try saying we had a hell of a time. Another example, wow, this is a hell of a car. Shows more emotion than it's an excellent car. Okay, so hell of a is used in a positive way to say that you are emotional about something or someone. She's a hell of a girl. You might also see it written as hell of a, like that, okay? But that's an informal contraction. You don't normally write it. What the hell shows surprise and not necessarily in a good way. What the hell are you doing with that camera? Don't take my picture. If you say like hell, it means there's no chance. He says he's going to beat me in the tennis match. Like hell. No, the next phrase is for heaven's sake or for God's sake. They both have the same meaning, more or less. Both these phrases are to show a strong negative emotion or a sense of frustration. For example, for heaven's sake, stop complaining and just do it. For God's sake, don't change your mind now. Okay, the next phrase is Jesus or Jesus Christ. You can use both these to show great surprise or disappointment. Jesus, is that the time? Ah, Jesus, I missed the train. Jesus Christ is 2 hours late. And the next word is crap. I'm sure you've heard that before. Crap. Okay, it has many different meanings, but generally it's used as a less strong version and a more acceptable version of. So let's have a look at some examples of that. My last job was crap, but my new one is bloody excellent. This guy was talking crap all day long. Jesus, he gave me such a headache. I've had a crap day, but seeing you makes everything okay. So there you are, a few examples of mild swearing, and I want to repeat because it's so important that if you want this persuasive effect, you must use mild swearing, not strong swearing. If you use strong swearing, it can have the opposite psychological interpretation by the listener, and it will in many cases hinder your argument and diminish your appeal. Okay, so mild swearing. And I remind you, the native speakers use this all the time, and it's probably something that you didn't learn at school. Okay, so I hope you found it useful, and next time you're listening to native English speakers in conversation or watching TV or a film, do listen out for it. I'm sure you'll hear it all the time. Also, I'm sure that you'll agree that you found this video bloody useful, and you've been a hell of an audience, and there's a lot of crap out there, but come back to Let Them Talk TV soon. We guarantee you more damned good videos. So stay bloody mellow, and I'll see you next time.